Hello family, it's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your May tarot scopes. So it's kind of late, guys. Sorry about that. I've been really sick. These videos will be coming out in segments. My voice goes and comes a lot. Recovering from bronchitis and other sinus things, but we're moving forward and we're moving and grooving and good things are happening. And today is May 2nd, so they will be coming out in sections, so just be ready. So with that being said, the reason why I'm shooting the video like this, I did my Taurus video, happy birthday Tauruses, and this is what it's like when you get a video read from me. I basically talk to you, we go through the cards, and then we email back and forth and we discuss what we talked about. So let's talk about the energies that we got going on this month, okay? Clarifier, I am not an astrologist. I do study though, okay? So Taurus season is upon us, all right? Meaning the sun is in Taurus, okay? But Uranus is also coming into Taurus, and this is like an 84-year process, okay, before it came back here. So big moves for big Taurus, right? It's their time. Anyways, look where Uranus is in your chart, and to kind of see where these mix-up and these shake-ups are going to be. It's going to be very important to stay grounded this month. Also, we are all on a new journey. Big changes are coming, so prepare. Be open to things that are new. And on the 3rd, hallelujah, we are finally out of the shady, grady Mercury retrograde, which actually was a blessing in disguise for me and made me prioritize things and see things differently. Let me know if it did for you too. And then on the 12th, Mars is actually going to become a little bit shady and go retrograde. So what does that mean? It actually means like we might start questioning where our passions are, what's going on. Is this something I really want? This relationship worth it? That kind of thing. This job getting me anywhere? So that energy might be coming in also. Now, on the 15th, we have the new moon moving into Taurus. So we're going to have the new moon, right? And Uranus, both in Taurus. And that's going to be like high energy from Uranus until November 6th, okay? So communication things are going to be in big highlight and big changes, okay? Making money moves, all right? Now, on the 16th, Mars goes into Aquarius. And that might have you questioning different things in your life. So look at what Aquarius, where it falls for you in your chart. It depends, okay? And on the 19th, Venus moves into Cancer. So you might be like extra romantic, who knows? And on the 20th, the sun moves into Gemini. So happy birthday, Gemmies. What's up? And let me know if y'all want a birthday read, okay? And on the 29th, we have a full moon in Sagittarius, adventure. So those are the big things that are coming into us this month. Let's see what our collective energy is. And yes, I'll be having to bend down all the time in my reads too. Personal power. Much needed to be said? No, this is about us getting rid of relationships that no longer serve us. Friendship-wise, family-wise, and personally. The relationship with the voices in our head that tells us, you're not good enough, you're not this. That's about to end. It's about reclaiming your power, getting rid of victimization feelings, like, oh, poor me. It's going to be like, oh, no, not this time. Not today, Johnny. Not today, Susan. You're not getting away with it that easy. So this is about reclaiming your power, finding your voice, and standing up for yourself. Boundaries. It's also all blue, so I'm feeling throat chakra super strong. So guys, be ready. I will have a channeled message for you and also talk about the energies for you this month. If you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, family. Hello, Libra. It's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your May tarot scope, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. What's up, Libra? It looks like there is a lot going on this month. It is May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo, big baby. Hope you're drinking up them margaritas and having a great time. It is officially 11:35. However, the party just got started. It's time for you, Libra. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to join with you. Hopefully you hit that like, that share, maybe even subscribe. I'm going to apologize right now. I'm still recovering from my bronchitis, guys. So my voice is going in and out. These videos are taking me a while because I actually get winded. So I get all excited and everything wants to come out at one time. And with that being said, I tried to shoot these videos on the 2nd, and Mercury was like, no boo, I'm gonna shade you all up, baby. My SD card went out, my camera messed up, my computer was on the fritz. So I just gave up and decided, hey, we'll just wait till the message and the time is right. So let's talk about our channeled message right now that's coming in. So it's the Spirit of Wisdom, and the Ancestor of Guidance is right behind it. So I do feel like you're tapping into some unknown sources of wisdom and discernment. And this card always makes me think, the Wisdom card makes me think of a spaceship. And it looks like the Eye of Horus, which I'm just looking at it right now, is like in the spaceship. Also, you see it, it's like right here. And it makes me think of little Einsteins. I know. I've been with my kids all day, guys. So divine guidance from your higher power is really interceding for you this month. I don't think you see it that way. You may think that it's like shaking you up a little too much. But this is about realistic expectation and recognizing how to meet your destiny. Get on the spaceship, my brother and sister, and let's go navigate some new things, because things are about to change for you. What signs do you notice? Animals, numbers, songs, etc. Because your higher power is like tapping at your window, boo, and it's time to let them in. This is about understanding in truth, facing your doubts, respecting the potentials of all people, places, and things. Now, the Ancestor of Wisdom who's coming in is the elk totem, right? So this is family, this is nobility, this is relationship with others. This is having to respect boundaries and people having to respect your boundaries. Sorry guys, I was losing my breath already. So this is really about respecting others, but I love the way that you're going towards it. It's like you're getting in your spaceship and you're like, look man, I need an extra hand, and his antlers are like hands coming out to help you. This is profound wisdom, this is direction, this is companionship of family. So one of your guides may be an ancestor who is trying to come in for you and who is trying to make something happen. I'm going to tell you, moon energy is really strong for you this month. Work with it, go with it, okay? But this is also about figuring out that you were on the wrong path and your ancestors are leading you onto the right one. So Libra, that is what your channeled message is, and you have Dolphin coming in for you as your power animal for the month. Now, dolphins are representatives of peace and harmony. This may be you looking for peace, looking for harmony, trying to get your words across the right way. Ooh, sorry Libra, I'm having a little bit of struggle. You are video number 5 and having some trouble here. So dolphins are known to assist. They do teamwork. They come as a pack. They protect. They will do whatever needs to be done in order to protect whoever and whatever they want to protect. Now, they also teach us to not only save ourselves, but to protect others in need. So I feel like your ancestors are coming in, they're trying to protect you, and they're kind of trying to teach you how to protect yourself. Now, you might be noticing there's some people that are leaving your life, or you're leaving theirs, or positions, or things that you've just outgrown, and it's just because it's time. And Dolphin is telling you, you know, change is coming. Speak your truth. I feel like the dolphin is definitely about speaking your truth. This is about intelligence, harmony, gentleness, and strength, inner strength. Dolphins are wild, strong, and fearless. Even the sharks and the orcas don't play with the dolphins. They know that the dolphins are going to do something. They're smart, very smart. So I feel like this month, you're going to have to be very strategic and very smart with who you align yourself with as you go through these big changes that are coming, okay? Now, mentally, we have flowing river. And the whole time this card was sticking out at me, I kept singing, Moon River, longer than a mile. You know, because I used to love show tunes growing up. Like, because I was like one of those little kids in choir. Anyways, if you aren't feeling that life is going really, really smooth for you right now, it's because you're trying to control situations. So, the best thing is to ride the wave, my friend. Go with the flow. If there's something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and learn to let it go. I kind of feel like there's something you've been struggling with, something that you've been trying to hold on to. And it's like Let it flow and let it go. You will be happier in the end. You do not feel it right now, but you will see it later on. And that is that ancestral pull that's coming through for you. Now, physically, boo-boo, you see you walking away from this stuff. This is the card called change, and this is attributed to the number 6. So you are changing from some things in your past, definitely, because that's what the 6 represents for me. New beginnings bring challenges. It's never easy to start something new. It's always like very interesting, but this is about being adaptable, making changes. Things have to change. Life is inevitably changing at all moments. On the 15th, I keep talking about this, we have the Taurus new moon, and we have Uranus moving into Taurus. So lots of earth-like energy coming in, but Uranus likes to shake things up. So the things that you might have been really used to, even especially communicating these things, those are going to be changing. Now, beginnings can be described as endings because something had to end for something to begin, but kind of accepting the circle of life and realizing that the change is in the air. It's inevitable. It's something you can't stop. You can't stop a wave from coming at you. However, you can brace yourself, feel the wave, and know that it's going to leave. There will be changing in your circumstances in career, habit, family, finances, relationships, maybe even where you live. So just like an eclipse can sever change. Changes are, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. So just like in an eclipse, and it like moves all this energy, just be prepared for physically for that to happen too. So have a very flexible and an adaptable feel as you move through the winds of change, okay? Now, I wanted to see how to clarify the changing a little bit more, and you got waxing moon. And this is like saying you're attracting the desired energy, manifestation, healing the old hurts, learning. There's something about you having to learn new ways of dealing with old problems, okay? So as the wave of energy is coming in, or emotions, however you want to think about it, and let's say you're envisioning this huge, massive wave, right? I say tsunami, baby. Bracing yourself for that wave and realizing that the water is going to rinse away and take away what's not needed so that you can move on and get to what it is you really want. Communication is going to be a big thing for you this month because of the dolphin. So it may be difficult for you to communicate these changes to someone, really letting them know where you stand and how you feel. But spiritually, you have Talatola, and I'm probably saying it all wrong, and I apologize if I do. But this is the goddess of sex. And no, I'm not trying to tell you you're going to have an increase in sex or anything like that. But this is getting to the heart of the matter. And if you see, she has this snake, and the snake is very transformative energy, and then she has the baby. Now, this is healing, okay? This does refer to healing. She was known as the filth eater, getting rid of the things that are filthy. Now, this card comes out when it's time to get to the root cause of the problem, the heart of the situation. What is really getting at you? What is initiating this change? What needs to change, Libra? And you need to use the energy of the moon because that's affecting you and it's actually trying to help you. It's not so much as a negative vibe, but a very positive vibe. It's trying to help you move to a better situation by facing the heart of the matter and going within yourself. All right? This card is also an indication that you now have a chance to get back lost aspects and reintegrate them into your life. So maybe you made all these changes for somebody else and realized that this person isn't as loyal to you as you are to them. Or you changed so much about your schedule to accommodate your work and now they're not being as loyal to you. So yes, you will be walking away from something. However, you will first get to the heart of the matter before that happens. So let's get into your read because I'm losing my voice and my breath really quickly. I think it's because it's getting late. I don't even have incense on. But I'm struggling, Libra. I'm so sorry. I'm going to warn you guys. I got a new deck, right? A new deck from the Babylonian Tarot. So For all of y'all that were sending me those messages telling me that my cards were looking busted, I listened. However, it took me a while because there was this lady on YouTube who was making videos with Babylonian tarot, and people just went and bought a lot of these cards, and the lady stopped making them, and the price went up to about $200. So luckily one of my friends had an extra deck and she let me have it. So I wanted to tell her thank you, thank you, thank you. But just to let you know, the shuffling will be a little bit different. You might not hear all that in the background, but we're going to shuffle these like some oracle cards. So let's bless our deck together for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There shows the energy that you have coming in for them in the month of May. All right. It's a foundation, okay? I'm cutting the deck. Ooh, we have some regret in love, guys, because it's the 5 of Arrows reversed with strength. So we have some regret when it comes to love, and it's going to take a lot of strength to work through it. This is going to be an emotional month with the change, with the moons, with Uranus coming in and busting a move up in your life, okay? What's gonna fall? So we have first position, which is the past, is the 4 of Arrows reversed. Then we have in our second position, what is a coming? What is coming? What is coming? Oh, we had 2 cards. We had a lot of cards come out. Hold on. Let me lay them down. Queen of Arrows reversed. Y'all are upset. You may have a daughter. She is upset. It is the complete ending of something, Libra. But don't worry, because it's all going to work out. Because you made the right decision, all right? Now, the reason why you made the right decision is because you made it with love, okay? Sometimes making the right decision doesn't always feel like the right thing to do. However, in the past, we have this 4 of Arrows situation, meaning the healing had not happened. The healing was not complete, but the vacation was over. We had to get back to work. We had to face it for what it is. Some of y'all may be dealing with a fire sign just because of the lion in the card, but some of y'all are dealing with feeling uprooted. You feel like the tree was just taken out of, you know, like out of the roots. You don't have any way to stand up on your own, and things are just really difficult. But it's because you noticed something was going on. That is the number 28, meaning that is the number 10, which comes down to the number 1. So you see the ending. Let me move you a little closer. Sorry guys, I'm breathing so heavy because I'm having a lot of trouble breathing. I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to go do a breathing treatment, and I'm going to be right back. Whew. Okay, so we noticed that we didn't have a strong foundation. You know, that's why we realized the vacation is over. It's time to face reality. The healing didn't happen. The things that we expected to happen were not happening. And you see this young lady, she has her back to everything. And you have everything you need in order to create what you want. Now, you know that, but when you see this card, when this is showing up, it's time to address the cracks in the foundation, and that's what you did. So you might have came through in a relationship and laid it all out in the line, okay, which is leaving you feeling like a little flabbergasted is what's coming to my mind, or you started seeing all the work that you've been putting into everything. It is just time for things to get recognized. It's time for things to happen. It's time for you to own your dreams and continue building on the foundation that you want. I did tell you this is going to be a foundational read because I rolled the 4, and then we had the 4 of Arrows, the first card that comes out. So there are some things foundationally that need to be looked at. Now, the Queen of Arrows reverse is kind of where you're at in the present moment. This is either indecision on your part, or you're dealing with family members who are being indecisive, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Libran energy. Now, if this is you, if you're feeling like you're unable to really make a decision, or that you made the wrong decision with the 5 of Arrows, this is also an opportunity to kind of take a step back. There's nothing wrong with reassessing, right? And I know you expect this house to be built in a certain way, and I'm using house as a form of life, your life to come out a certain way. What you started noticing was there was cracks in the foundations, there was mortar that was missing, and some of the bricks didn't look right. So when you went back and you communicated this, or you're thinking about communicating it, you do have some fears of what's going to happen. I want to see what would help the queen instead of why she's upset. I think everybody has their own personal reasons why they're upset, but what can help in this situation? What can help in this situation? Oh, had 3 cards fall out. Let's see. It's saying number 2. Yeah. Breaking away. So now we have the community card coming out. And community is like, if you notice in this, it's like pulling away for a while, going to find your passions, moving forward. It's a different kind of vibe that you're setting off and a different kind of vibe that you're giving. This is a very strong energy. Now, community, let me make sure the number. 8. Communication. There is going to be a big change in the way that we communicate because Uranus is moving into Taurus on the 15th. So you might feel like you don't belong in this situation. You might feel like alienated is the word that's coming to me because of the spaceship at the beginning. But this is about being true to yourself. And in order to be true to yourself, you have to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to stand out. Now's the time to celebrate your differences. Find people who connect to you for who you are and what you're about. Connect to you and your children because you have the princess right next to you. So I feel like it's you and your daughter, you and someone who's younger than you, but 2 people that are not communicating effectively. This could be a Libra-Gemini relationship, double air, I don't know, but it's something about communication, and there's a lot of text messaging going on, and sometimes with text messages and emails we're not conveying how we really feel. So be very aware of the way that you're coming off when you're texting things, because people don't understand. Things get lost in translation. You might be saying okay, but they read it like okay. You know, well, damn, I didn't even say it like that, but that's how they're taking it. So learn to communicate differently. Engage in things where you get to meet new people, people who like the same things that you like. Live authentically. That's what's going to make you feel better. That's what's going to turn that queen upside up, turn that queen the right way so that you can communicate your thoughts, your ideas, and what you want. Now, the hidden influence. This is either you dealing with another air sign, this is either a child, or this is the form of communication that isn't working. If you are communicating via text message, arguing your point, trying to say things, it's not effective. Depending on how the other person is feeling when they read it will depend on how they interpret it. So just keep that in mind. I want to see what's going on with this princess. I want to see which deck it wants to come from. We're going to go with the Wisdom of the Oracle to kind of clear this up. Oh, that was a lot of cards that fell out. So I have deep knowing. I have a feeling that around this transit with Uranus and the moon and all this good stuff that's going to be happening, there's going to be a sense of deep knowing. You're just going to know stuff, okay? You're going to know it, and it's going to be very important for you to communicate it very effectively. You just know deep down inside of you something isn't right, something's not feeling good, someone isn't maybe telling you everything you need to know. This is also you knowing that somebody you've met is going to mean a lot to you, whether in a positive sense or in just in the fact that you're going to learn a really good life lesson. All right? Now, there seems to be like a sense of alignment going on because of the way that those 2 planets are, or the way the moons are, however you want to look at that. But trust your intuition, because you're like empathetically oversensitive right now, okay? Don't take everybody's energy on as your own. Now, when I'm talking about like at work, trust your intuition about stuff. If you don't feel that it's a good idea for you to go work on this partnership with somebody or to go do this, don't really do it. Trust that, because that is trying to teach you something. Stay clear from all the like busyness that's going on around you, because there's other messages that are coming in for you. There's other things, because I do feel like you're having a breakaway moment. You're going to go build your own stuff, or your own site, or your own way of being, and you're going to break away from what you've always known. That's what it's looking like. Now, the universe reversed is the advice. It's an ending. How do they say it? It's a wrap. Drop the mic. We're done, son. All right? Because this is the splitting apart of like soulmates. Some of you feel like you're losing a soulmate, whether it's a lover, a friend, whatever. And in this card, this is On and Ki. And On is the sky god. Ki is Aruru, which is the empress. And they were so in love at one time. But then they had a child, and that child split them apart. And that child was the king of arrows. And then around it is the chaos dragon, okay? With all of that being said, the stars were created out of chaos. You will shine again. You will get the success that you want. You will have the happiness that you want, because that is your outcome. But in order for that ending to happen, and in order for that new beginning to happen, it's almost like a need to break away from what you've always known, trust your intuition, put an ending to things, and focus on making the right decision. Because just because it's the lovers, and I've said this in a couple of videos, does not mean that this is always about love. This is about making the right decision, taking your time. Look at how she's looking at that cup. Like, really, boo-boo? You think I'm gonna fall for that? Hold up. Let me think about it. She's clothed in yellow, meaning that she's full of solar plexus confidence with blue on top of her head. So she is going to speak her mind. And she is ready. She is adorned. And as you can see, she's putting herself in a position to see things from a higher perspective. Underneath her feet is the peacock. The peacock is representative of this animal can eat poisonous flowers or greenery, and it does not die. It transforms that to something good. You can take this traumatic experience, this bullshit experience that you're going through, and create something amazing, Libra. All right? So that is your message. Big changes in, I'm going to say, where you're living, how you see success, and maybe in your family, that things are coming to an end. All right? And no emails that tell me, am I promoting divorce? Because I'm not. What I'm saying is that there's big changes coming. So there's going to be big endings in order for new beginnings to happen. And you have to be willing to be open to that. All right? Now, your special gift from Uranus is coming from the Sacred Sites card, and it's Mount Fuji. Now, this is about tranquility. That is what it's wanting to teach you. In the past, it says, are you struggling to tolerate adversity without getting annoyed or anxious? You need to have a kupa, which is a cup of tea. And it's just time for you to pull back and find a ritual that's going to put your soul at ease. All right? Meditation, going for a walk, but you need some peace and quiet. You need to break away from what it is that's causing you stress. Now, in the middle world, it talks about let it inspire you to think outside the box. The Yamabushi are mystical hermits associated with this mountain who go on vision quests, connect with the spirits of the mountains, and share their spiritual power. So I feel like it's just time to break away. It's time for you to get back to yourself. Now, at the top of the card, this is Amaterasu, the Japanese sun goddess, and she's smiling on you. I don't look like a smile, but they say that she's smiling on you. Now, it talks about where she goes into a cave when her brother Susano, the storm god, swept away houses and ravaged nature and introduced evil to the world. The sun vanished and the darkness reigned. Great panic took hold. Has your light been extinguished by someone else's negativity or need to control? From her cave, the goddess heard the merriment, and when she asked how the gods could laugh in such darkness, she was shown a mirror. This is the fourth read I've done tonight where the word mirror has come out. I'm going to tell that it's time for us to look in the mirror and really see where we can change. And not change because we're horrible. Maybe it's improve on some things. Maybe it's, hey, I focused a lot of energy at this. Maybe I should focus some energy here. So shine brightly for all to see, Libra. You are not alone. Peace will be restored. Come out of the cave, Radiate your love and wisdom and your beauty to the world. And that is what Uranus is trying to teach you. Not because, maybe you feel like if you don't get this position, you're not going to be as great. Or if you're not doing this, you won't be as great. Do not let others define you. You are wonderful and you are great. Success is coming, but you're going to make the right decision once you pull away. Now, your stone is malachite, and this is a very powerful and quiet toxic. It should only be used polished form and preferably by a qualified therapist. Well, look at that. Some of y'all may need to go to therapy, okay? Going to therapy doesn't make you crazy. Going to therapy is for you to explore other avenues on how to heal, okay? Now, this is about how to get rid of unwanted, outdated ties and patterns. Transformation and change are key elements to the stone. Now, it has an explosive nature to it, so be very gentle if you're going to use this, and also work with somebody. It's known as the midwife stone. It's very useful on all problems and situations associated with fertility and sexual organs. It also helps with blood pressure and asthma. Good Lord, I might need this one. Now, drawing this card indicates a need to break old patterns and embrace change. It's just time for change. That's what this month is for you. It's just a whole bunch of change, and change is never easy. Be very patient with yourself, and also look at everything that's working in your favor and the things that you have going for you as opposed to what wasn't or what isn't. Do take some time for meditation. Do take some time to do some self-care, and remember, your family will come out okay. You are going to make the right decision, and success is yours. All right, Libra, that is your read. So if you're interested in a private read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, family.